We got sound.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Hashem,
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 Hakwadash.
Kadosh.
All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we entitled this lesson, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. All right. It's inspired by that song by
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears. Yep. All right. Old 80s song. And, it's the truth, though. Everybody wants to rule the world. But in order to have your kingdom, okay, be established forever, you have to, honor wisdom, as it says in the Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. Okay, Kadashi, can you hold that on deck if you can, Baba Husha? And you see, if you don't honor wisdom, your kingdom will fall apart. And that's what we're seeing right now. Okay, as we speak, we're seeing the kingdom of Esau, crumbling right before our eyes. All right. And in general, the kingdom of the Gentiles, so to speak, because what does it say in the book of Luke? Right. It says, talks about the time of the Gentiles. Right. We're seeing that that time period, come to pass. All right. What is that in Daniel's with the statue?
Yep.
Talks about all those great empires, and then eventually what occurs? That rock, all right, that stone, okay, it hits the statue, which that stone, that rock represents whom? Yahweh Shai. It hits that statue, and then that whole idol, so to speak, falls apart, and that's what's happening, and that's what's gonna happen. All right. All these kingdoms, it was their time at one point, all right, but it had an expiration date, or has an expiration date, all right, and the reason why is because ultimately these nations, these heathens, they don't rule, with that wisdom, with righteousness, okay, so eventually their kingdom, collapses, all right.
Yeah, I got a precept for you.
Whatever you got, Ak.
Yeah, regarding that. Let me just grab it. 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry.
You go to Daniels right now?
If you want to hop into the Lahab, if that or the Wisdom of Solomon, whatever you Lahab, get to Daniel.
I got the okay. I got this one.
Did you find it, Rapaya?
Yeah. Just because it backs up, it goes into the Daniel and stuff. This is second Samuel. It was 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel 23:3. The God of Israel said, "The rock of Israel spake to me. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of God." So all these other kingdoms, the Lord set it up this way so that we could be the perfect gods. And we can see the examples left behind. You see these other kingdoms that ruled over us, these Gentile nations, all right, they didn't rule in the fear of God. They didn't have the laws, the statutes, and the commandments to live by. You see? And that's why their time came to an end. When Yahweh Shai returns, his kingdom is going to be established and it's going to be forever. There's not going to be no end to it. You see? Ruling in perfect righteousness, man.
Yep. Yeah, there's no need for our kingdom to, to vanish,
right?
If we're ruling in righteousness, Because let me get this real quick, a fast one. This is the book of Sirach. I think it's chapter 10. Give me 1 second. It's 10 or 12. I think it's 10 though. Sirach 10. I'm gonna start at 12. Main point is in 14 and 15. Also 16. It says here, Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Most High, and his heart is departed. And his heart is turned away from his Maker. It says, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abominations. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So if you have pride, okay, you're not following the ways of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. So eventually, your kingdom, okay, or your, whatever it is, whatever your standing is in this earth, you're gonna fall at some point, okay. And it says here, verse 14, and you mind you, these heathens, they rule in their own ways. Because what does it say in Sirach 33? That the Lord made all nations and their ways diverse.
Diverse, yep.
Okay, so they all have their own rules, regulations, ideologies, philosophies. Okay, but I'll say this: all those ways lead to death, a downfall.
Yep.
There's only one, true way to rule this earth, and that's the ways of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, the law, statutes, and commandments that's been given unto us, the nation of Israel. All right, and it says here, verse 14. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. Okay, you see? The Lord, he'll destroy, a kingdom due to their pride, due to the wickedness that occurs. All right, while they're ruling. All right.
That's right. I got one to back you up. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:24. It says, "But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world."
Back up.
Salaki, you want me to start up? Up?
Yeah, started like, I don't know, 17, 18, somewhere around there.
17, 18. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna start off at 6. It says right here, Wisdom of Solomon 6:16. It says, "For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought."
Talking about wisdom, that she is wisdom, mind you, okay?
Yep.
Keep reading.
"For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love."
Yeah,
And
so
love,
you have to have that discipline, which that's going to require you to have your flesh into subjection, which these people, they don't want to do that. They want to continue to, commit the adultery, get into the orgies, all right? Do drugs, steal, murder, cheat, whatever it may be, right? They want to continue to do these things because it's pleasing to the flesh. They get that instant gratification, instead of waiting, for the, long-term, benefits. They as Elder Yak always says, it's my money and I want it now. That old commercial back in the day. All right.
Right. If I could say, being patient, it can be bitter, but its fruit is sweet. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And things that are bitter, right? Let's say if you're eating bitter herbs, those things are actually really good for the body.
Absolutely.
They cleanse you out the most.
Yep.
Okay. The black seed oil, the horseradish.
Read.
I'm trying to think of some other stuff that's bitter.
Burdock root, horseradish root.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. These things, they don't necessarily taste good when you eat it or drink it down, but the benefits are tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
They'll cure your insides. Let's say if you got some gut problems, all right, some liver problems, whatever it may be, it's very good for you. So that's really what you should be eating regularly. But I'll say this. But what do people want to eat? They want to get the pizzas, the fried chicken, the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? The donuts,
the GMOs.
Yep, exactly. All that stuff. They want that, instead of the things that are actually really good for them. And look at the people who eat bullshit. How they look. They could barely get out of a car, huffing and puffing, just getting out of out of the car.
Hell no.
Maybe you shouldn't be eating so. One, you shouldn't be eating so much, and then two, look at your diet. You know,
And let's
then
say
exercise.
hypothetically they are what you would say is in shape, and they're eating those foods. They still have different types of medical diseases that came from those foods, man.
Exactly.
Or taking these different vaccines, that have affected their children later on down the line because this guy wants to kill you off, man. But those rich, what is it called? It calls it the king's meat in the scriptures in the book of Daniel. Those rich foods, they destroy the body, man. All right,
Yep.
showing you that from every standpoint in this kingdom, there is no wisdom. There's no type of righteous instruction. It's just something to ease and make what you're going through feel good.
Hey, because you mentioned the king's meat, right? Which goes into what they would call in this world what delicacies,
Yeah.
right? Just a little side note. Lobster, that shrimp, clams, all that stuff, that was actually given to prisoners at one point in this country. All right, it was slop food. Especially out there in the East Coast, because that's where everything was established, and that's where they have those things in abundance.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's funny you mentioned that. Like, if I could just say this, because that's because it's starting to trend more now. Once again, because of truth is coming out into the earth, and you just had that rapper chick, what's her name, Glorilla or whatever. She said the best food on earth is in Louisiana. What type of food is served in Louisiana? Aside from the abominations, it's nothing but fried food, man. All right,
gumbo.
You eating some shark or some gator, man. Shit.
Goulash.
Fuck, bro. Probably raccoon too. Because don't they eat that in the South?
Oh
yeah.
Possums.
Certain pockets, certain pockets they do shit like that. Just like with the gator thing, even though that's starting to become popular outside of Louisiana. Because everybody wants some Louisiana food. But when they talk about, they say that the South has the best food, they're talking about fried food, and they're talking about some abominable shit.
Yep, frog legs.
Bro.
Because they bring that stuff up here, because you had a lot of Southern Kingdom, come up, to the north, right? And they brought those foods up here because, at the Taste of Chicago, right? They'll serve that, and I forgot what restaurant that what restaurant stand it is. But I know they'll sell the alligator, that gator meat, and them frog legs, man. And I remember my brother was telling me he was eating that, man, one year, and I looked at him like he was out of his goddamn mind. This was before I was in the truth. Because looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
And because when people say shit like that, they think that they're professing something new, something great. Like I did something you didn't do. Long story short, that's what motherfuckers do, man. That's the reason why they say that. Even if they say that that's not what they own. That's really what they. Well, I did something different than you. What are you on, nigger? They like to profess things like like you don't have no type of knowledge. It tastes like chicken. What's the difference? I tasted that disgusting ass shit once before in the world, man. It does taste like a dry chicken, but why not just have chicken? Elder Corral would say that, man. It's like niggas that say this shit, everything tastes like chicken. Well, why not just get chicken?
Exactly.
Right. It's because ultimately, at the end of the day, they want to be like Esau, Woo. They want to mirror basically the same lifestyle that Esau has, because since Esau is at the forefront and he's ruling the world right now, Jake wants to mirror the same delicacies and the same lifestyle. They want to mirror the same luxurious lifestyle that Esau has. And in the process of them trying to do that and mirror that lifestyle, you have to compromise and actually trim your ways to seek that love, man. That's why a lot of our own people, they have to eat the lobster. They have to do this. They have to promote some bullshit. They have to ultimately trim their ways to seek love, man. But at the end of the day, the true way that the world is going to be upheld and come back to the true way of how it's supposed to be run is through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Now how Esau is running the world right now, because this is the result of him ruling the world, man.
Hey, side note, it just ain't Esau. Hey, because you go out there in Japan and you'll have Ammon, right? They'll sit there and have frogs. When I say frogs, I'm not saying them little ones. I'm talking about a frog this big.
A bullfrog.
A bullfrog, right? just on the open
underdogs.
market, because they have those street vendors. I seen this Ammonite dude. He was just walking, trying to act all tough, bro. Grabbed the bullfrog and just ate half of it, bro.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Just ate out of nowhere, bro. It was like, what?
Hey,
They'll just grab a squid and eat the shit.
The cute Moabite bitches you see online eating fucking baby mice.
Man.
Yes.
Damn.
Then Moab, can't forget this guy. He'll have fried dog. All right, it's like how you got rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got rotisserie dog. Okay, in the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you lost your pooch. Hey, your pooch is on the menu now, man.
Puppy chow.
What the fuck, bro?
Puppy chow. All right, and these heathens are sick. We can't forget about Ham. All right.
That's why they need rulership.
No.
They
Salakia.
need rolled over.
Hold on. Salakia Bataki, if you're watching. Can't forget about Elam. Okay.
Oh my god.
This dude will roll up a tortilla with his armpit, bro. Okay. Just spit a nice loogie, okay, in the juice.
Oh no.
Man,
These heathens are sick, man.
they be having their feet all in the food too, like rats running around the food with their feet all on the food with the sauce and oh my god.
Hey, well, this is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor."
Perfect.
Ways, because their ways are ways of death, ways of disgustingness. Like, does it look godly, half the things they do? And when I say look godly, aside from worshiping Yahweh Shai, the Most High is about to make gods on this earth, man. We are after our Father, but He's gonna make our flesh as God's flesh, man. Could you see somebody that's perfect eating shit like that, man? If you were to even see them eat, but let's be honest, if they were eating something, would it be that?
Of course not, bro. You got what, that blowfish? I believe that's what it is. It's that poisonous fish.
Yeah.
They got to go through it's like damn near like a medical procedure, man.
Right.
All right, some like goddamn surgery in order to get the choice meat out of a blowfish. The rest of it's just all toxin. Like what the? That's crazy. You got to go through that whole process just to eat food. You're out of your damn mind, man.
Why tempt the Lord?
Exactly.
That's fucking madness.
It'll be a whole different type of system the Lord will put inside of a person's body for doing that. Oh, you thought you was gonna get around it. All right, now you get the slow death, motherfucker. Now you get a cancerous death. The Lord, amen. The Lord, when He said something, who can pull a clean thing out of unclean?
Right.
All right, if the Lord made something unclean, it's gonna fucking die that way, man. And you're gonna die with it because you chose that way, man. That's the reason why the Lord, these heathens are not coming out of the congregation of the dead. That further proves that their mindsets can't be saved. All right.
Right.
Thirds, they got to get it on this side, but even they're gonna come back in the kingdom. But no, man, these heathens need to be dominated. They need to be ruled over like that homosexual now that's going through all types of legislative problems right now. The guy who said, "Yeah, the woman needs to be dominated." It's like I had the nigga in my head, man. No homo, but the heathens have to be ruled over according to what? According to these scriptures, man.
Yep.
They will be, man. They will be ruled over, man.
Yep.
I got the wisdom of Solomon, by the way.
The brother's reading it.
Oh,
I still got it.
Yeah, Kadashi, can you keep going with that? Babu.
This is back in Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
Yep, keep going.
And love is the keeping of her laws.
Yeah, because when you really think about it, that is true love. All right, keeping the laws, because they're only beneficial. There is no error. It doesn't destroy you. It prolongs your life. If you follow it completely to the T, it gives you immortality, basically. All right, which we understand right now. It's impossible to keep the laws 100%, and this is why we're waiting. All right, for Yahweh Shai to come back so He can deliver us from this sinful flesh and give us those upgraded bodies. All right, and then I'll say this: we can't even. And it's funny because I did a lesson about about that BS that the Glizzy Gobbler. All right, did. Okay, and I made a statement because I mentioned the new covenant. It's literally impossible for us. This is another reason why it's impossible for us to be in it, because it talks about how the laws are in us, right? Once we're in the second covenant, it says in I believe 1 Corinthians the 14th chapter that incorruption can't inherit, or
Inherit.
corruption can't inherit incorruption.
Right.
It's literally impossible. So there's no way that we're in the second covenant. That's just a side note. So we need those new bodies, man, so we can be completely perfect, you know? And then once we have that, we're not going to sin again, and that means we're going to rule forever.
Right.
And this is why we're fighting so hard right now, so we can prove ourselves to Yahweh Shem Shah that we're worthy, you know, to grasp this kingdom, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? To grasp the kingdom to come, to obtain it. All right?
Right.
Aside from, let's say that somebody, you know, just going into the teaching factor of it, man, we're not going to have to teach little children that are raised up from the womb who Yahweh Shem Shah is, man.
Well, Shidduch, according to him, bro, the 2/3 are going to be completely wiped out, right? Forever. Forever. So that means basically what he was saying is we're not going to procreate in the kingdom then. That's pretty much what he's saying, man. That's why his doctrine, he's got more holes than fucking Swiss cheese, bro.
Can I get you a
Fuck that
precept?
guy, man. Salaki, I can't, man, but the Lord, you know what? The Lord's going to destroy him, bro. Like, terribly. This dude is just a fucking rebel. See, with him, now there's certain guys that fall out, right? They just drop the plow. They don't want to do the work anymore, right? Cool, right? I mean, you're still going to get destroyed. But a guy like that, you're going to get beaten with, you know, to the fullest extent, because you're trying to switch up this pure doctrine now. So now you got to get handled with.
Right.
Too. But you got to
you're going to get all the stripes and then some. Not many stripes, all the stripes. Here it is, you know the name of the Lord. You're teaching false doctrine. All right, you're leading many to death. You have so much blood upon your hands for this bullshit. Right? Yeah. This is scripture, Isaiah 60:21. Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Woo!
Shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my plant, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
Salaki, Rapai, what did it say? Read it one more time. Slow it down.
Isaiah 60:21. Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Yep.
They shall inherit the land forever.
Exactly. Forever. That means that we're going to have an everlasting kingdom, as it says in Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay? We're never going to be stripped from our land again. You know? And then, see, what's so beautiful is we're not only going to be controlling the land of Israel, right? That promised land. You know? We're going to control the whole world, the entire galaxy.
That's
okay?
Right.
That's what's so beautiful with the things to come. You know? But is that it, Rapaya?
Oh no, there's a little more. Verse 22, Isaiah 60:22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time.
Exactly. We're going to be all a nation. You're going to have the Karabites, the Lahabites, the Rabbaites. You know what I'm saying? Kadashites. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's because you're going to have so many children, and they're going to say that I come from this man.
Yep.
You know? That's how you're going to become a nation. Like, fuck that guy.
That guy, man. That is a man, but we can get back to that wisdom of Solomon.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
I got that wisdom back in Wisdom of Solomon 6:18. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption maketh us near unto God.
Yep.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Exactly. The desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. You see? You have to, want wisdom. You have to be addicted to wisdom.
Yep.
In order to get, a kingdom. All right? See, these nations, they don't have that spirit in them. And that's why, these kingdoms have collapsed. Yeah, they want to rule the world, but you have poor management, okay?
Yep.
Of taking care of this world. See, the Lord has rules and regulations to follow on what to do and what not to do in order to maintain this paradise. Okay, because remember, the world is called a paradise.
Hey, like you said, well, the Tears for Fears, everybody wants to rule the world, but it's a certain way to do it, man. You can't do it however the hell you want to do it, man.
Exactly.
Right, because the laws, man, they're backwards and they're really oppressive. Like it, and sometimes conversation, there will pass one of these groups of people in conversation. The shit that they say that they would do is pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you kind of see like, okay, I can see why you said that, but at the same time, well, how is that going to impact? Because the scriptures talk about prudency, man. They're talking about that's the reason why it says that wisdom getteth to a kingdom, because you can see where something's going to be a downfall or it's going to be oppressive to another group of people, man, and it's not going to be holding to another group. Like right now, the laws that we're under are oppressive to the majority, and they're selective to the 1%, as they call them, man. All right, that's not going to be so in our kingdom.
That's it. That's why I say when the wicked bear ruled, the people mourn, man. See, anybody outside the nation of Israel is unprofitable rulers, man.
Right.
Right. Because under Esau Edom's rule, what happened, man? It says that the world is languishing. It says he made the world as a wilderness. So under Esau Edom's rule, this place is under, under a really low vibration, man. Nothing is really prospering in this place, man. All the other heathen, when they're in the kingdom, they're gonna flow unto the nation of Israel and actually learn from our ways, man. You see, that's why we go so hard for this truth, because until the Lord makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth, we're gonna have to keep pushing this word, man. Because this is our salvation. This, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you so-called Israelites, you need to repent and come back to your power, man. This is your wisdom. This is what separates you from all these other nations. This is what makes you an Israelite, man. This is what separates you from being a fucking Elamite, from looking like a fucking Moabite, man, from functioning or moving like how an Ammonite or an Edomite or any other heathen would be like, man. Because they do some bugged out shit.
Yep.
You see? Hey, every single time when you read the law, right, it always mentions, oh, do not do as unto like how the Canaanites, don't be like the Canaanites, or don't do as unto the Perizzites or these or themites or whatever ites. The Lord would always make that distinction, man.
Yep.
You see?
I got something to back you up, Ak. Real fast one. This is Song of the Three Holy Children. All right, 1 and 9. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world. That's what the Lord has done unto us. All right, He's given us to these lawless enemies, and then ultimately to the most wicked, which is Esau Edom. Okay. And as the scriptures say, what? As the king is, so is are the people. And that's why this world is so out of course right now. Why everything is, languishing, and why people are mourning. Because you have the worst of the worst, the basis of basis, okay, in power right now. It was his job, as the scriptures say. What in Revelation, he was to take peace from the earth. That's literally his job. This is his job, Okay.
Yep. Well, yeah. Then in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be our job to have a foot sideways up his ass for 1,000 years.
Always. That's a part of prophecy. That's a part of. All right. Aside from us having a continual war with Edom, Amalek, which it's gonna be it's gonna be a war in the kingdom. Not really. It's gonna be us beating their ass, man. But it's gonna always be a continual fight that we're gonna be winning in our kingdom until we burn this devil up.
Yeah, you Jake's so simple, bro. Like, bro, it was never meant for us to get along with this fucking devil, man.
Oh yeah.
And every time you see Jake getting along with the devil, wicked shit. It's always something wicked. It's either some interracial Mo couple, all right? Strong drugs and fuck over someone, all right? Or they're just down all right, wicked together, man.
Yeah. I mean, they still don't like each other, but that's just what they have in common, just doing the wickedness.
They have a common goal of wickedness together. That
Yeah.
purse, where it talks about that in the book of Isaiah, man. They have a purse with that truth, man. All right.
Khan. Hey Kadashi, can you keep going with that wisdom of Solomon?
Khan. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:21. It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
Exactly. So, if you want to, reign, all right, you want to, your delight be in thrones and scepters, you got to honor wisdom.
Yep.
That's what you have to do. Okay. And that's what we're, seeking after right now. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, and that's our mission, until the Lord delivers us. Then after that, then we get the transformation, the glory, the glory. All right. We get the dominion, the power then. But first, before all these things, we got to deal with the trials and tribulations, and we got to continue to honor wisdom and seek after it.
Right.
The brother Narazaki, you could put him. I think he just.
I got him.
That was super bugged out. What the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, that was weird as hell. It just like froze and then like kicked me off.
This left hand side, Esau's left hand side, bullshit technology, man.
Yeah, the Urim and Thummim we had didn't freeze the fuck up or do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep going in this.
I got a precept real quick about seeking the Lord.
Come.
Real quick. First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 10. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek the Lord Yahweh. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face continually. You see? And we're that generation that seeks the face of Yahweh Shem Shai in these last days, man. You all right? And in every life, really, you know what I mean? Because truth returns unto them that practice in her. You see? And that's why we're supposed to compel our people to come learn the fear of the Lord, all right? Learn all about Yahweh Shem Shai. You see? Because it's going to bring you life. It's going to bring you protection in these last days. This is how we're going to be delivered and saved.
Yeah. Yep.
What was that? What was that scripture you just read?
First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 10 and 11.
Okay, real quick. It's Sirach 6 and 25. It says, bow down thy shoulder and hear her, so I can bear her, and be not bonds. Meaning the tribulation that you go through as you're praising this holy God. All right. Come unto her with thy whole heart, meaning your whole mind. Your whole mind is not going to say, well, if this gets bad, I'm going to turn this way. No, the scriptures that and say that, well, what was written aforetime was written for our learning, that we through much tribulation might have hope, man. What was it say? Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So you already told this. So you have the wisdom of that. All right. So actually the wisdom is the application of that knowledge that you've been told. So once you've been confronted with the problem, you understand that this is just a part of you getting through the gate, and we're gonna rule. But it teach you as a student. But it says, search and seek, and she shall be made. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. Woo! Last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall turn to joy. Then shall her feathers be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory, which is the kingdom. It says, for there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are thou shalt put on as a robe of honor, and shall put her about thee as a crown of joy. Thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. So there it is, man. The wisdom getteth to that kingdom. And it's all, and the way it's going to get us to the kingdom is what it says that this wisdom that we're going through, this hell that we're going through, is going to be changed to a defense when we're going through struggles in the time of trouble, man. This is going to teach you. First off, you're going to have that mind of patience. That, okay, I guess this is something I got to go through. All right. And then the guy's going to show you signs within this book of what we ought to do. All right. Well, I know I can't do this because the scriptures teach against that. That's not wise. That's how this man fell in the past. Oh, here it is. Here's the answer.
Con.
Right, because the Lord told you, I told you all these things that you're not offended, John 16:1. But I got one. Can I get a precept just to back him up too? Kanashi, because I know you're reading.
You got it, Papaya.
Okay, Revelation chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. You know what I'm saying? So hey, the Lord already comforted us, through these scriptures, through these words, and He's always going to be with us unto the end. In Esdras, it tells us that only one can go through that straight and narrow passage, where fire is on one side, water on the other. All right, but the Lord is with us every step of the way, man, showing us and guiding us and protecting us, man. And that's what comforts us while we patiently, while we suffer these things right now, man. We understand we have to suffer to get into that kingdom, to get into the rest. And this is the way, man. This is Israel's portion, as the scripture says. You see?
It's really the only way.
Yeah, it is. It's the only way. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way is to follow Yahweh Shai.
Jake tried, how many different, ways, all right, to free themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's never worked. Even when Israel did have dominion, right? They decided, to go off, so to speak, do their own thing, and then it, led to a collapse.
Yeah.
Hey, because look, the only way for an everlasting kingdom is to follow the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's it. And I'll say this: the only way for us to do it perfectly is what? For us to be delivered and changed. That's it.
That's right.
Which is coming.
Right. It is coming. It is coming very soon.
Hey, yeah. The only way, shit. You can't say it yourself, man. Only the Lord can do that. That's in Baruch. He said, "He that put these plagues upon you shall deliver you."
Oh yeah, 4 and 18.
From your enemies.
Yep. You're right. It says in Deuteronomy 28:68 that no man shall redeem you. It's only Yahweh Shai who's going to save us, man. All right.
And He's not coming back as a man.
Nope. And that's why it's important to fear the Lord, man. Fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and speckled bird Israelite foreigners. You got to fear the Lord, man. All right. Leave off your old ways, your iniquities, your sins. All right. Let that old man die, man. And put on the new man as the elect. Put on as the elect and follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll say
Which majority of people refuse to do that, man. They see our people, reason they reject this is because they know they have to change once they acknowledge it, man.
Yep.
I got one to back up Salakia. I got one to back up the statement that Narazakia has said. What he was going into right now. It's Lamentations 1 and 3. It says, Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen. She findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits. So, our people, they have gone into captivity and they're dwelling among the heathen and they're not finding any rest, man. They've tried absolutely every single way possible. They've done every other way possible. They've been a Muslim. They've been a Buddhist. They've been a Christian. They've been, everything, man. You see? You even had Jake's fucking changing, their names, their last names like Malcolm X, man. They would actually put the X as their last name and shit. Our people have done all these different types of things throughout history, but it has done nothing for their salvation, man. Absolutely nothing. You see?
And then they still thinking that's gonna work.
Right.
It was proved otherwise that it didn't work, but yet you still think it's a chance that it's gonna work.
Jake is out of their goddamn mind. Like real shit, bro.
It's just funny, man, how insane they are, man.
Calm.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, man. Jake is a character, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But Kadashi, can you finish off that Wisdom of Solomon, Baba Kushar?
It says right here, Wisdom of Solomon 6:22. As for wisdom, what she is and how she came up, I will tell you, and will not hide mysteries from you, but will seek her out from the beginning of her nativity and bring the knowledge of her into light, and will not pass over the truth. Neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world,
Yeah,
and the wise king
multi-
is the upholding of the people.
the multitude of the wise. All right, that's the prophets basically. All right, first I'll say this. First and foremost, starts off with Yahweh Shai. You know, then you have whom? You know, King David. You know, the rest of the 12 apostles / disciples.
His mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you have, you know, the rest of the 144,000. You know, and then ultimately it's going to trickle down to whom? The 1/3 and even the 2/3 when they come back into the kingdom. All right.
Sir
Come back into
Lancelot.
the kingdom.
Lancelot, Sir Lancelot.
Sir Lancelot. The glizzy gobbler.
You.
Oh my God, bro. Salakia.
I say this, bro. Like, bro, hey, what's that dude, Mark Wine? Maybe even Polish. And it's a guy that was with him, eating a Polish with him. Looked just like Lance, man.
Damn.
Oh. Hey,
Look like everybody looking like you eating Polishes.
Maybe all the Polishes made you throw up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot, bro. But you know, the 2/3 are gonna come back, and since we're gonna be perfect, you know, that's gonna be the welfare of the world, meaning the world's gonna be in a good state. Because when you look up that word welfare, the actual definition of it means to be in a good estate. Okay, and that's why the people are gonna rejoice then. The whole world is gonna be happy because they're gonna be ruled in righteousness, the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the ways of Israel, you know?
Yup.
Baba Kasha, I got one.
Bring it out.
This is Romans 8:21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. So basically, the whole creation is going to be delivered into the liberty of the children of God, which is the Israelites, man. Which ultimately they're going to be the welfare of the world, man. Because when the 144,000, the tabernacle of David, which you're seeing right now being built before your eyes, man, when that actually gets established by Yahweh Shai and the elect get, you know, those joint heirs are ruling alongside with Yahweh Shai, they're going to bring in a whole different vibration on the planet Earth, man. It's
Yep.
going to be a righteous rulership. And the scriptures even tell you that righteousness is immortal, man. So after this kingdom gets set up, it's not going to fall. It's not going to be given to any other people. It's not going to go to anybody else, but it's going to be delivered. The whole creation is going to basically be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God, man. Because the whole creation is groaning. The whole creation is mourning. The whole creation is not prospering under Esau Edom's rule, man.
You can't prosper when your ways are death.
Mhm.
You know? And you know, of course, we get on Esau's ass all the time. But look, you try to look, man. Go follow the ways of Elam. You're going to be taking showers in a river, okay? That's filled with garbage, piss, and shit. All right.
Yeah.
Go follow the ways of Ham. what you're gonna have to do daily is have a cow, okay? You know, piss on you.
Or shit in your hand and you're gonna eat it.
Yeah,
Daughters.
Real disgusting, man.
you know.
That's why these
Alright,
heathens
bro.
need to be ruled over. These heathens need us to rule over them, man. Then they can appreciate what a world of righteousness is and looks like and how it should be.
That's the reason why they're coming to break that wheel. If I can, real quick,
Yeah.
Daniel 2.
Go ahead.
This is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven, the God of heaven, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. The kingdom shall not be left to other people. But it shall own all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For as thou sawest, that stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, and the silver, and the gold. The great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. That means it's going to come to pass. All right?
Damn.
It's going to come to pass that the Lord is going to destroy this place. And there's going to be a kingdom that he's going to set up. It's never going to be taken down. And how is it not going to be taken down? Based on what the brother said, you keep these laws, they're immortal. It says that this is eternal. This is forever, man. All right? The wages of sin are death. So the Lord is going to make a people right.
Con. I got a scripture to back you up, Ak. This is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. That goes into an age, okay? An age without end.
Right.
Meaning our rulership is going to continue forever and ever and ever and ever. I think that's in Daniel's. Can a brother get that?
Oh, yep. Yeah, Daniel 7.
You know?
Thanks, Daniel
This is
7.
what we're looking forward to, man. A place that's filled with righteousness, that's perfect. It's tranquility. You know, they last forever. Well, why settle for this, man? A used up woman, okay? Kids that don't respect you. You got another nation ruling over you. Terrible food, terrible water, terrible air, a terrible body.
Why choose death?
Exactly.
This is death every time. Why choose death every time?
Because it feels good to the flesh. That's what it is, man.
But pleasing the flesh desires, man. Khan, this is what the bishop Kapatazar said here in Chicago a while back. Sacrifice temporary happiness for eternal bliss. Okay.
Yep.
Sacrifice temporary happiness. Fuck your flesh. Forget about that.
Yeah.
Eternal bliss. Okay. Because
that's what make people stupid, man.
Yeah.
Just live for the moment, feeling the lust of this stupid ass flesh. Just
well, it's that YOLO life that Esau pushes. You only live once, and you don't only live once, man. All right, reincarnation is real. Our Lord is merciful. All right, by sending us back time after time, life after time, or life after life, to get it right, to repent. You know what I mean? And here it is. This is a time of salvation, man, where the kingdom of Israel is going to be restored. Where we, with our own eyes, see the coming of our Lord and Savior Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and the downfall of our enemies, man. This is the time. All right. So fuck everything else, man. We're gonna get it 100-fold in righteousness. All right. Our women in order, our people in order. You see, the heathen where they belong beneath us in order. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Sacrifice this life. This is our reasonable service. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Elder.
Oh.
Yeah.
You finish what you saying?
No, everybody wants to rule the world, but they don't see that each kingdom comes to an end, man, because they promote a death style. All right. The Lord came to give us more a life in abundance, man. This is the only way. You see, so humble down, be like a little child, you see, and come back to the Lord.
And like you said, reincarnation do exist. So you damn devils, man, you're not escaping your judgment, man. You know, you're not gonna do all your wickedness and then die, and that's it. No, man. Your works are following your ass, man.
Oh,
Which is another-
absolutely. Our God is the power, is the God of the living. All right, it's
Okay.
nothing to raise up these dead heathens and chain them up. All right, and make them serve their punishment. You know, which is going to happen.
Mhm.
They're not going to escape. Not one of them will escape. You see,
At all.
Can I get something to back you up? You got me hot. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly, let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Mm.
For the Lord Yahweh is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. All right, so everything's weighed in the balance. Okay, and the Lord loves balance.
Yep.
Okay, because the false balance is what? An abomination to him. So you Edomites, you can't get away with all this wickedness without receiving a judgment. Okay, a punishment. That's your reward.
And
This
that-
is what
Yep.
you're sowing, so now you're gonna reap it. Look, what was it?
Yeah.
Who died? Jacob Rothschild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look, Mr. Burns. All right, you didn't escape shit. Okay, you didn't escape shit.
Right.
We're gonna get you, devil.
Yeah,
You
exactly,
and your
man.
whole fucking family, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yup.
That's why they don't want to believe in reincarnation, because they know that you know they're trying to run from judgment, man. But you can't.
And you know, these elites, you know, they know about reincarnation, and the reason why I say that is because they are trying, you know, so it's like, how would I word it? They're trying so hard to prevent death. You know, that's why they're into the medical field with all these heart transplants, liver transplants, whatever, right?
Yep.
And they're trying to do what right now? Fuse man and machine together.
Right.
Be a cyborg, okay? Let me take my spirit and put it in this machine, and this machine's gonna last forever. And I'll be good from the judgment of the Lord. You're a
Yeah.
clown,
Clown and crazy as hell.
the American Psycho.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's it. Y'all got that Daniel.
Oh, right.
This is Daniel.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. It says, "But the
Damn.
Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever."
Hey, jump down to 27 too.
This is verse 27. It says, "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High." Kingdom is an
Oh, can you say it again?
Yeah, man. What the?
That was
Man.
bugged out. Read it again, Lahab Babu Shah.
I'll let you know that was Satan, bro. It won't come out.
Daniel 7 and 27. It says, "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole earth," it's like under the whole heaven, "shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High,
Which are the Israelites.
whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and
Yep.
all dominions shall serve and obey him."
That's it.
Sounds like a happily ever after ending to me.
Yeah. That's
I
it.
like that.
Oh
That
yeah.
sounds good to me.
Right. So, gives a fuck what you Edomites or you other heathen nations think.
Right.
Fuck you. Fucking morons, man.
You brothers
So,
got
Lord,
anything
not gonna
else?
lie.
Oh, Salakia.
Oh, no. Oh, what you saying?
I was just seeing if brothers had any of the precepts. Yeah, I'm good. I don't have any.
Okay.
Oh, the crowd. Did you have something to say, Salaki? I didn't know you were going to speak.
Oh no, that's cool.
So, are we good then, brothers?
Yeah. Any last precepts? Bring them out now. Otherwise, we'll end the lesson. And with
Okay.
that, we hope this. Oh, you got one? Go ahead, brother. Yeah, no, I'm asking. Go ahead. That's good.
Damn, bro. Well, yeah, that's real.
I got one.
Okay, good.
Late as
good,
hell, bro.
This is Sirach 37
And you're cutting
25.
the line.
Oh,
All right, y'all, what's up?
I'm talking shit, bro.
Nah, go ahead.
Salakia. Damn. Salakia. It says Sirach 37 and 25. It says, the days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable.
God damn.
So, hey, man, Israel has an everlasting kingdom coming to them, man. And it's going to be, you know, forever in their possession, man. It's not going to be given to anybody else. No other heathen is going to be in our joint rulership with us. It's only
Exactly.
going to be for Israel, man. That's it.
Exactly. They not gonna share shit. So what makes you think we gonna share something with you, man?
Right. Makes no sense.
At all, man. That shit, but the people are hypocrites, man.
Yeah.
They want to be joining hands with what you got going, but they'll never share anything they have with you, man.
That was like a thief in a nigguard.
Yeah.
This is First Ezra chapter. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. I'm going to skip down to verse 40. But hey, Yahushua is the truth. And now we're going to be made like unto Yahushua. It's part of our existence, us walking. You know, when you fumble, when you go off, when you sin, that is a lie. That's the reason why you falter and you fuck up. Verse 40, it says, neither is her judgment is any unrighteousness. And she is the strength and kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the Most High God, Yahweh, of truth. So we're gonna have this in every ventricle, in every fiber of our being, and every way this around about us is gonna be truth. So we're not gonna be able to be taken down. All right, we're gonna live in righteousness according to how Yahweh Shai would have things, man. All right. We're gonna have the defense against wickedness, which is the law. All right. We're gonna have the truth of the Most High of how we're supposed to govern ourselves, our families, and the lives of those that we rule over. All right. The world is gonna be in peace, like I said. It says that this is gonna make everything in peace. So there's not gonna have a breaking of ranks, man. All right. You're not gonna have Israel being taken down. All right. Likewise, you're gonna have the heathen serve out their judgment. All right. That's a part of a righteous and a truthful kingdom. Anything else is a lie.
That's right.
I got one more. This is Micah 4:1. It says, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. And this is a prophecy going into the last days, man. You see, because when the mountain of the house of the Lord finally gets established, when Jerusalem is finally made a praise in the earth, then guess what's going to happen? Peace is going to actually come. Actual people, hey, it says that they're going to beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, man. It says that they're not going to learn war anymore. See, this whole rulership of violence, the way that Esau Edom rules the world, that's gonna be a thing of the past, man.
Yep.
There's going to be a new age of peace in the world, man. And it's going to be ruled by the Israelites, man. And if any other nation does not want to uphold that standard, then guess what? We're going to go to that nation and judge them, man. You see? Everything is going to be under the dominion of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and the Israelites, man. You see?
That's right. Because it tells you that nation that will not serve us, you know, they're going to be dealt with, man.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Yep.
You see, and that's going to be for all the other nations, you see, to put fear in them, right? Everyone's going to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, whether they like it or not. They're going to serve him. Right?
Yeah.
Every knee shall bow.
Yeah. Shit, like Esau too. We got to do things under his rule, whether we like it or not.
Right.
So it's going to be the same thing in the kingdom.
Oh, absolutely. All in righteousness. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Any last precepts?
Nah.
Hey, and with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who tell us his truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Wa Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.